The younger son.
I'm the younger son. My brother, the favorite, always has been. He got everything handed to him. Brand new clothes, a car at 16, and a full ride to college, all paid for by our parents. Me? I started working at 15, bought my own clothes, paid for my own meals. Sometimes I even helped pay the bills. Whenever I asked for help, the answer was always the same. We don't have money for that right now. But somehow, they always had money for him. By 18, I was working 2 jobs, saving every penny I could. I was building a college fund for myself, all on my own. I thought, maybe, if I just worked harder, they'd finally see me, appreciate me. Maybe they'd finally care. Then one night, I came home late, exhausted. As I walked in, I heard my dad talking on the phone. I didn't mean to listen, but then I heard him say, "Yeah, just pull $500 from his account. He doesn't need to know." I stopped cold. My account. I stood there, frozen in the hallway, heart pounding. They were stealing from me. The savings I'd been building for years. And the worst part? No one cared, not even enough to hide it. That night, everything changed. That's when it all started to unravel. The next morning, I barely slept. My eyes burned, but I couldn't stop thinking about it, about what I'd heard, what they'd taken. Before heading to work, I opened my bank app, just to check. It was worse than I thought. Not just one transfer, not just $500, dozens, small amounts pulled over the last year. $40 here, $120 there, all with weird notes, family groceries, school costs. But I never saw a dime of that. No one ever asked. No one ever told me. They've been draining my savings, little by little, like I wouldn't notice, like it didn't matter. I was the one who skipped meals, worked holidays, said no to parties, to clothes, to anything extra, so I could build something for myself. That money, it wasn't just numbers in an account. It was my future, my escape plan, my one shot at college, at freedom. And they were using it to fund his life. I sat in the break room at work staring at my phone, hands shaking. I didn't even feel angry yet, just hollow, betrayed. That night I couldn't hold it in. I confronted my mom, told her I knew, told her I saw everything. She looked offended, like I had done something wrong. "How dare you accuse us?" she snapped. "You live under our roof." Then my dad stepped in, arms crossed, eyes cold. "You should be grateful," he said. "We've done everything for you." Everything? No, they did everything for him. And my brother? He was sitting right there on the couch, didn't say a word. He looked guilty, ashamed maybe, but still nothing. Just silence. Like he couldn't even pretend to have my back. And suddenly they were all looking at me, like I was the villain. I was just trying to protect what was mine, but in that moment I realized I was never really part of the family. Just the help, just the wallet. After that night, everything shifted, like the ground beneath me cracked open. I started keeping records, screenshots of bank withdrawals, timestamps, voice memos of whispered conversations, proof, finally, evidence of what they were doing to me. I stopped giving them money. Cold turkey. The silence didn't last long. My mom noticed first. "Why didn't you pay the electric bill?" she asked, voice sharp but eyes wide like I'd betrayed her. I just looked at her and said, "Because I'm not your ATM anymore." The air in the house changed after that. Heavy, sharp. Every breath felt like walking through broken glass. My dad started slamming doors hard enough to rattle the windows. My mom made sure to cry where I could hear her, loud, drawn-out sobs echoing through the hallway like sirens. Wasn't sadness, it was strategy. Guilt became the background noise of my life, manipulation, the language we spoke. But I stayed quiet. I was planning. Then the bills started showing up. Not conversations, not requests, just water bills, grocery receipts, rent statements, slapped on my bed like threats, all overdue. all with my name scrawled on top in angry ink. No explanations, no thank yous, just expectations. I didn't pay a single one. A week later, my phone went dead. No service. Just a silent screen. They were still on my plan. I paid for every line. They took my number, and blamed me. You're so irresponsible, my dad snapped, like I'd dropped the world. One afternoon, I came home early, quietly. The house was dim, the air still. I heard them talking in the kitchen. My brother was there. "They're not giving us money anymore," my mom said, her voice tight. And then my brother sighed and said, "He's always been selfish." Something inside me cracked open then. Not loudly, not violently, just finally. That night I packed a bag. No sound, no tears. Just folded clothes and clenched teeth. No goodbyes, only leaving.